Yo, what's up people? It's me, Alan Shock, bringing people some more content. So for today's video, I'll be making a video on doing the 12 win challenge with the leader of Revolution 2 and also Hawkeyes. So let's get into the first match, and I just want to say something. This is a voiceover because I really want to concentrate, and also we need to cooperate. So we are running the comp for double swoosh. Now I just want to say something real quick. I'm going to be showing the last game of every single game mode. So there's going to be 4 games in this video, and I'm going to be showcasing on what we did, our comps and things like that. So I went Spike Curveball, and I'm taking the left lane, and basically I'm just annoying them, taking my side, and Tara's on the right, using the gadget to detect on where the people are, and Jean is in the mid, grabbing all the gems. Now, my role is to just keep back, like, tanks that are hiding in the bushes or whatever. Tara's job is to just team wipe with the super, just build up super and win their lane very easily. But basically, when you win your lane on this map, the opponents can't really recover it back. It's pretty much like that bounty map, Cancel. I don't even remember what it's called, but basically, once you get mid, or once you get control, they just can't get control back. It's so hard to get control. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, very smooth game. Pretty easy. Obviously, this is the first 3 wins. Now, this is actually really funny because for the second it came out, we did it. So we're versing like sweaty boys. Obviously, at the start, we're not going to be versing as many sweaty players. But then we start to verse some seriously sweaty people. One of the games that actually got really close. Anyway, so the next game we do Pam, Sandy, and Gale. Now, Gale's job is to use the gadget for jumping over the wall, and then Pam's job is to be healing, because obviously there's not really going to be much time for healing, and also they're very tanky with the range, and Sandy is basically for area control. Once you drop down the super, it's pretty much impossible for the opponents to gain control back. Now, with this comp, it's really good, but I don't know what's the best comp for this. We just ran this comp because we were going Max, Pam, and Gale, and then we got completely counter-comped. And we thought Max would be great, but then now thinking about it, the speed, which is what Max's main use is, isn't really like that good for this map. It's not that necessary, like you don't need it, and we got hard countered by a Sandy, because once I get control, once our team gets control, if the opponents drop a Sandy, it's so hard for us to keep the control, and they can just push us back, Sandy can charge for his next super, and they can keep on cycling. So if the opponents somehow get control, which they didn't this round, we would have lost. Sorry, no, not we would have lost. But I could have used my super and easily gotten control. So yeah, very easy win to end the 3 games for that. Next one is Heist. Now, for the 3 people that we just versed, if any of them are watching this video, you people did an amazing job. It was very well played. I'm like really like impressed of how close of a game it was. This was just so scary. The dynamite starts spinning, so I'm assuming like maybe one of the spectators saw the names and then told them or whatever, or maybe he's just spinning for the fun of it. I don't know, spin to win. But anyways, 9 spectators, so we're getting nervous. Obviously, you can't see the names. Well, you can see the names sometimes, but when you can't see the names, that means it's going to be like a sweaty game. So yeah, very scary stuff. So with this Shelly, I do slow them down, and I thought they were going to die by damage, but then they didn't. Brock missed attacks, and I finished them both off. And our strategy is when the Daryl has his super and when the Brock has his super, they just jump in and they do so much damage. Now, we are doing amazing, okay? But then we get super nervous because we're so close to winning, yeah? And we get so nervous and we just tank in so much damage. But as you can see, 11 spectators. It's not only we're nervous because we can't see their names, so we know that they're sweaty people. They've got a really good comp that counters us. They've got the Brock for Spike, because from far distance, Brock works so good against Spike, and so does Piper. That's why people say Piper counters Brock, and Piper counters Spike, and Brock is like another version of Piper. So yeah, very scary stuff. And also the Shelly countered the Daryl. So Dynamite and the Brock, I wouldn't really say any of them counter each other. It really depends on the map, and it really depends on how far range the map is and whatnot. But this was a very close game, because we started to get nervous here and we started to think, wait a minute, what if we actually lost? Because we got a really good start, and then it just didn't work out, yeah? So, because I kept on getting damage in, so we got really, really nice. But anyways, my rule is to defend. It works so good because I've got far range, so I can block them off in their only, like, area. So I just stay on our spawn and defend. Then the Brock and Daryl, when they both have super, when they're both ready, they jump over the walls. Well, Brock uses gadget and Daryl uses super. They dash over the walls or jump, whatever. They travel over the walls at least. And then they dish off a lot of damage rather than just one going or whatever. Because I don't really like this map, but yeah, I feel it's a really weird map. But here's what we got really scared. Really, really nice tanking by Hawkeyes there. I don't really think that would have changed anything. But, you know, overall, a really, really good game. So, well played to Carney, Flinny, and Ruru. They did an amazing job. But, yeah, so let's get into the next game, which is actually Bounty. So, we actually scuffed one of them, and by we, I mean I scuffed one of the Bounty games. So, there's Bo and Nani. Bo drops gadget, Nani uses super, stands in there, the whole game camps there. Mortis dashes to get the star, yeah? I actually stuffed up one of them because I was just going by my day. I was just thinking, and not really, well, I wasn't actually really thinking. I actually forgot to pick up the star one of the games, and it cost us the whole game. And we versed like 20k players, and we lost. And then the other game, the first game of the Bounty, we versed these amazing players. Like, there were 27k, 30k, and 30k. They were all amazing players. They used the exact same comp, and we won by, like, the slightest bit. So, this is actually a pretty action-packed game. But one of the games, legit, Nani he was just sitting in the totem, like, the whole game. One of them was no action, and we won, yeah? But this is a really cheesy comp. However, it works really well because, like, everybody's going it. So it's pretty much just what Nani is the best player, you know? So Mortis's job is to tank in the Nani shots, which I think you'll see in a bit. I actually tanked in one of the shots and then it killed me. So, but yeah, you're supposed to tank in the shot because you don't want Nani to die because Nani normally gets all the kills with the super and he'll have all the stars. Now, our teammate actually stuffed up a bit. He accidentally pressed gadget. So when he used his super, he accidentally pressed gadget in their, like, little zone and then he died. But, you know, it doesn't really matter because at this point we're like, yeah, we're getting this skin. But yeah, we lost 2 times. So we lost once. So the first time was, we used Max and the opponents countered us and they used Sandy and then we were like, yo, that's a really bright idea, let's use Sandy too. And then the next one was completely my fault. I forgot to pick up the star, which was the job as Mortis is to pick up the star. That's the only job. And yeah, so honestly, I think this is like, look, okay, I think it's a cool skin and all, just I kind of hate how it's just going to be a default. Like, nothing really much they can do about it, but now it's literally just going to be a default Rosa, pretty much. Anyone that beat this is going to have Rosa skin, and I don't know if you remember when PSG Shelly came, pretty much the same thing, but it legit was just like a default, and you could buy it. However, this skin you can't buy, so that's a bit different and a little bit interesting. But yeah, PSG Shelly's 80 gems, and you can buy it, but like nothing even changes almost. I feel this is a really cool skin. I think they said that's exclusive, so you won't be able to buy it, which is very nice. Yeah, so for some reason the pin, like the trophy pin, like the championship icon pin, you can't actually use it. You can only use it if you're using Rosa. And I think that's really weird because there's literally like other pins where you can use, as long as you obtain them, you can use them on any brawler. But I reckon with the championship, you should be able to use that for any brawler, not just Rosa. Because like, I just think it's a bit weird in my opinion. So, yeah, in my opinion, a very, very nice skin. I think it's a very cool skin. I'd definitely say it's worth 150 gems. I think it's an amazing skin. The fact that you get this just by doing the challenge and also you get pins is just crazy. And also Golden Bow next season. So yeah, that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you did enjoy. And with that all said, have a good one.